Hello, explorers! Welcome to Flow Space 101 Writing Flow. Today, we are going to learn how to write a cause and effect essay. Our topic is global warming. We will think about how human behavior affects the Earth. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to write an essay that explains the causes and effects of global warming. Let's get ready to brainstorm, plan, write, revise, and grow. Now let's look at today's writing topic. Our topic is describe the impact of human behavior on global warming. That means we need to explain how people's actions affect the Earth. Think about these questions. What human actions cause global warming? How do these actions affect the Earth? What examples can we explain? In this writing lesson, we will use facts, reasons, and examples to build a strong essay. Before we write, we need to understand the writing type. Today's essay is a cause and effect essay. A cause is why something happens. An effect is what happens because of it. For example, people burn fossil fuels. That is the cause. Then the Earth gets warmer. That is the effect. Another example is trees are cut down. That is the cause. Then, less carbon dioxide is absorbed. That is the effect. A cause and effect essay explains how actions create results. Now let's learn some important vocabulary words. These words will help us understand and write about global warming. Fossil fuels are energy sources like coal and oil. Agriculture means farming and growing food. Deforestation means cutting down many trees. A greenhouse gas is a gas that traps heat in the air. Pollution means harmful waste in the air, land, or water. Carbon dioxide is a gas released by burning fuels. Temperature tells how hot or cold something is. Flooding means water covers land that is usually dry. Try to use some of these words in your essay. Before we write, let's read and understand some facts. Fact number 1. Burning fossil fuels releases carbon dioxide into the air. Fact number 2. Some farming activities create greenhouse gases. Fact number 3. Deforestation removes trees that absorb carbon dioxide. Fact number 4. Global warming can raise temperatures, melt ice, and cause flooding. These facts will help us build our essay. Good writers use facts before they write. Now it is your turn to write the introduction. The introduction is the first paragraph of your essay. Your introduction should have 3 parts. First, write a hook. A hook is an interesting opening sentence that grabs the reader's attention. Second, write background information. Explain what global warming is and why it matters. Third, write a thesis statement. Your thesis tells the reader your main idea. For this essay, your thesis should explain that human behavior affects global warming through fossil fuels, agriculture, deforestation, and pollution. Pause the video and try writing your introduction. Now let's read a model introduction. Global warming is one of the biggest environmental problems in the world today. This is the hook. It happens when the Earth becomes warmer because of greenhouse gases in the air. This gives background information. Human behavior affects global warming because people burn fossil fuels, use harmful farming practices, cut down trees, and create pollution. This is the thesis statement. A strong introduction tells the reader the topic and prepares them for the essay. Now let's write body paragraph 1. In this paragraph, we will explain the first causes of global warming. Our focus is fossil fuels and agricultural activity. Start with a transition word. You can use first to begin with. First of all, then write your topic sentence. Next, add supporting details. For supporting detail A, explain fossil fuels, cars, factories, and carbon dioxide. For supporting detail B, explain agricultural activity, fertilizers, and greenhouse gases. For supporting detail C, explain how these actions warm the Earth. Finally, write a closing sentence. Pause the video and write body paragraph 1. Now let's read a model answer for body paragraph 1. First, human behavior causes global warming in several important ways. This is the transition and topic sentence. People burn fossil fuels in cars, factories, and power plants, and this releases carbon dioxide into the air. This is a supporting detail. Agricultural activity also adds greenhouse gases because fertilizers and farming practices affect the atmosphere. This is another supporting detail. As a result, these human activities make the Earth warmer. This is the closing sentence. Notice how the paragraph explains causes clearly. Now let's write body paragraph 2. This paragraph will explain more causes and effects of global warming. Our focus is deforestation, pollution, greenhouse gases, rising temperatures, and serious effects. Start with the transition word. You can use second, next. Another important cause is, for supporting detail A, explain deforestation. When people cut down trees, fewer trees can absorb carbon dioxide. For supporting detail B, explain pollution and greenhouse gases. These can raise the Earth's temperature. For supporting detail C, explain the effects, such as flooding, melting ice, and damaged ecosystems. Then write a closing sentence. Pause the video and write body paragraph 2. Now let's read a model answer for body paragraph 2. Second, deforestation and pollution also make global warming worse. This is the transition and topic sentence. When people cut down trees, fewer trees can absorb carbon dioxide from the air. This explains deforestation. Pollution and greenhouse gases then raise the Earth's temperature even more. This explains the effect. Because of this, global warming can lead to melting ice, flooding, and damage to ecosystems. This explains the result. This paragraph connects causes and effects clearly. Now it is your turn to write body paragraph 3. In this paragraph, we will explain the effects of global warming. First, write a transition word and your topic sentence. You can begin with third. Also, finally, for supporting detail A, explain how global warming causes flooding and sea levels to rise. For supporting detail B, explain how melting ice happens because of warmer temperatures. For supporting detail C, explain how global warming damages ecosystems and puts animals in danger. At the end, write a closing sentence to wrap up your paragraph. Pause the video and write body paragraph 3 now. Now let's read a model answer for body paragraph 3. Third, global warming causes serious effects on the Earth. This is the transition and topic sentence. Rising temperatures melt ice in cold places and make sea levels rise. This is the first supporting detail. As a result, some areas may face flooding. This explains an effect. Global warming also harms ecosystems. So many animals and plants are in danger. This is another important effect. These effects show why global warming is a serious problem. This is the closing sentence. This paragraph clearly explains what happens because of global warming. Now it is time to write your conclusion paragraph. A conclusion has 3 important parts. First, write a restatement of your thesis. This means you say your main idea again, but in a new way. Second, write a summary of your main points. You can mention fossil fuels, agriculture, deforestation, pollution, and the effects of global warming. Third, write a closing sentence. This is your final thought or opinion. Remember, do not add new ideas in the conclusion. Just wrap up your essay clearly. Pause the video and write your conclusion. Now let's read a model conclusion together. In conclusion, human behavior has a strong impact on global warming. This is the restatement. Burning fossil fuels, harmful farming practices, deforestation, and pollution all make the Earth warmer and cause serious problems. This summarizes the main points. People should make better choices to protect the planet and reduce global warming. This is the closing thought. A strong conclusion reminds the reader of your main idea and ends the essay clearly. Great job planning your essay. Now it is time to write your first draft. Use your notes and write the full essay in order. Introduction. Body paragraph 1. Body paragraph 2. Body paragraph 3. Conclusion. As you write, check these questions. Did I write all 4 paragraphs clearly? Did I use transition words? Did I explain the causes and effects? Did I check capital letters and periods? Your first draft does not need to be perfect. Just do your best and get your ideas down. Pause the video and start writing your first draft. Now it is time to make your writing even better. Before writing your final draft, revise your first draft carefully. First, read your teacher's feedback or use an AI tool to check your writing. Next, fix your mistakes. Then, improve your word choice and make your sentences stronger. Finally, rewrite your essay neatly as your best copy. This final draft should be clean, clear, and polished. Take your time and show your best writing. Awesome job today, explorers! You learned how to plan and write a cause and effect essay about global warming. We practiced understanding the topic, learning cause and effect, using key vocabulary, reading facts, writing an introduction, writing 3 body paragraphs, writing a conclusion, and preparing a final draft. Keep writing, keep growing, and keep exploring. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like and subscribe. See you in the next Flowspace 101 lesson. One flow a day.